Most young people don't realize how rich they are. Money can't buy everything. And when I was 18, I was richer than I am today. In some ways, I still had my father, for example. So I had no money, but I could call my father anytime I liked and talk to him. And regardless if the conversation was useful or not, I could have spent more time talking to him, and I didn't. You assume that the things that you have when you're young are going to be around forever. Enjoy that wealth while it lasts, because you could make $1 billion. I could almost guarantee that when you're 60, your parents aren't going to be around, and you'll trade everything you have just to speak to them again. So you're wealthier than you think. Your life is better than you think. Appreciate the things that you have before you lose them, because you will lose them. It's not a matter of if mom dies, if dad dies, if my grandparents die. Assuming nature goes the right way, it will happen. It's when. It's not if.
Predicted 3 world wars. The First World War, he said, must be brought about, and I'm quoting from Albert Pike. The First World War must be brought about in order to permit the Illuminati to overthrow the power of the czars in Russia and of making that country a fortress of atheistic communism. The divergences caused by the agents of the Illuminati between the British and German empires will be used to foment this war. He says, quote, the Second World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences between the fascists and the political Zionists. This war must be brought about so that Nazism is destroyed and that the political Zionism will be strong enough to institute a sovereign state of Israel in Palestine. He's now thinking about this Third World War, and it says that it will be caused by the differences between the political Zionists.
Never quit. You never quit. If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this: never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. You'll want to go home perhaps to that wonderful mother that's sitting back there watching you and say, Mom, I can't do it. I can't do it. Just never quit. Go back home and tell Mom, Dad, I can do it. I can do it. I will do it. You're going to be successful. I've seen so many brilliant people. They gave up in life. They were totally brilliant. They were top of their class. They were the best students. They were the best of everything. They gave up.
Friends come and go because you have friends when you're young, but you will understand who your real friends is when money come in the picture.
What do you
these words very carefully. If you get fat, people think you eat too much. If you lose weight, people think you're sick. If you dress well, you're showing off. If you dress simple, you're poor. If you speak your mind, you're rude. If you don't, you're a coward. If you're successful, you're arrogant. If you're struggling, you're lazy. If you're honest, you're naive. You see, no matter what you do in life, people will always criticize you without fail. So do whatever makes you happy, do whatever fulfills you, and build your dream life, one day at a time.
Leonardo da Vinci famously said, God will sell you anything at the price of labor. And that is true. So what you have to do is, if you want something, you have to work for it.
What is your key bit of advice to the next generation in terms of making it to the top and staying there?
believe? I think you should believe in everything. And of course, the rest, it's the dedication, the hard work. Listen to people who know more than you, who they have more experience than you, and believe in your talent. I think it's the main point.
اگر خودتو بزرگ ببینی، آینده تو بزرگ ببینی، واسه بزرگ شدن تلاش میکنی. ولی اما خودتو کوچیک ببینی، خواستهاتو بزرگ ببینی، هیچ وقت به خواستت.
You want to be rich? Don't be an employee.
Okay.
You want to be rich? Be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
But it's a choice. Employees have to save money, get out of debt, buy a house,
Right.
and invest in the stock market. I don't touch any of that stuff. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I don't have to. Okay. I'm an entrepreneur. I buy the gold mine. I get the gold. I buy the silver mine. I buy the real estate. I buy the hotels. I do not save dollars.
Okay.
I use debt to buy real estate.
Right.
I pay no taxes legally.
Yeah.
And I save gold and silver.
To win. Don't play to avoid loss, because the things you fear, the things that's going to happen to you. Set that target on something positive. Work for it. Expect it.